I rise today, Mr. Speaker, to call for the impeachment of the President of the United States of America for obstruction of justice.
Representative Al Green is the first member of Congress to officially request what we've all been hoping for since November 8th. Other members of the House, including 2 Republicans, have also dropped the I word, but even Democrats say that we shouldn't get too excited about telling Donald Trump, "You're fired." Why? Well, the impeachment process is pretty complex and almost impossible to go through all the motions of impeaching, convicting, and removing. So much so that we've never actually removed a president from office in the history of the United States. But that's not stopping politicians from dropping the I-bomb, and apparently they've created enough of a ruckus to spur White House lawyers to research what's involved in impeachment, which would mark the first time this administration has researched anything. And I want to support that. I'm Hannah Cranston, and I'm here for you White House peeps. Today, I'm going to give you the cliff notes on impeachment, since that's probably how you got through law school anyway. The concept of impeachment was laid out in the Constitution after Benjamin Franklin asked what we should do if a president rendered himself obnoxious. Now, while I think we have already reached critical mass on that one, there are some other qualifications that need to be met before we can render our current president jobless. According to the Constitution, in order to be impeached, a pres needs to commit treason or bribery or, and this is the tricky part, other high crimes or misdemeanors. Is getting a blowjob in the Oval Office and lying about it a high crime? It appears so. But what about trying to blow the job of an FBI director and lying about pretty much everything? Remains to be seen. Presumably obstruction of justice, what many are saying Trump tried to do while cozying up to former FBI Director Comey, that is before he fired that quote-unquote nut job, would be considered a high crime. So what's next? Well, anyone in the House can say, hey, let's impeach this dude. Then they need to come up with these things called articles of impeachment, on any one of which the president can be convicted of treason, bribery, and/or high crimes or misdemeanors. The House then needs to reach a majority vote on one or more of the articles that the president has committed an impeachable offense, which can actually happen and did happen with Bill Clinton. With that majority vote, the president is officially impeached. Simple, right? Wrong. Things get as heated as a cigar when the Senate holds a trial that the Supreme Court Chief Justice presides over. The House serves as the prosecution, the White House's lawyers as the defense, and the Chief Justice makes the rulings, while the Senate can say yay or nay to whatever the Chief Justice decides. But we haven't even reached completion on a blue dress yet, because then the Senate has to vote 2/3, that's 67 votes, to convict the president on any count of the crimes he, or hopefully one day as she, is charged with. Conviction on any charged count will only then remove the president and put the vice president behind the resolute desk. God help us all. But while the prospect of our favorite woman-hating, LGBTQ-bashing, and voter-suppressing Pensy boy in the Oval Office might sound appealing compared to this dude, the likelihood of kicking our orange POTUS out is very slim. With both the House and Senate controlled by Republicans, it's not looking like these soulless creatures are going to vote in favor of giving Trump the dump anytime soon. Trump is still popular with the party's base, and Republicans are happy to be bystanders to profound ethical and intelligence infractions so they can get their votes come the next election. Despair not. At the rate we're going now, between leaks and declassifying info, trying to sway investigations, and son-in-laws colluding to hack elections with autocratic adversaries, the tide may turn before you know it. Remember, it's only been 4 months. It's only been 4 months. Well, hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching TYT, and you can investigate what I'm up to by following me at Hannah Cranston.